Man, welcome back. I mean, it was a crazy game. It was crazy, man. Kurt, go and tell him this statistical breakdown. This is ridiculous. I need you go and inform everybody, man.
Man, this game was a blowout from start to finish. Let's go over them team stats for both clubs, man, because you got to see just how dominant a performance this game was by the Lions. First downs, Lions had 31 first downs. That's like a team record to 14 for the Jaguars, man. Passing first downs, 21-9. Even rushing first downs, 8-5 in favor of the Lions. First downs of penalties, they ain't had not a nutter. The Lions had 2. Third down efficiency, 3 for 12 versus 8 for 12 for the Lions. Man, this dominance. Fourth down efficiency, 3 for 4 for the Jags. The Lions didn't have to go for those fourth downs. They kept making them. Good night. Man, I'm telling you, total yards, 266 for the Jags, 437 for the Lions, and they both only had 9 drives apiece. Yards per play, 4.8 for the Jags, 5.9, right at 6 for the Lions, 337 passing yards for Detroit, 171 for the Jags. Okay, 171. 19 for 34 for my man, for those guys over there, Trevor Lawrence and Beathard for the Jaguars. JG, 31 for 41. He averaged 7.8 yards per throw, 4.8 for the Jaguars. No interceptions in the game at all for either team. Both teams gave up 2 sacks, but the Lions only gave up 3 yards, and the Jags gave up 14. And that was a bad sack, man. I'm happy to see that Trevor Lawrence is okay, because that was a because I love the play by Houston, but I hate to see players get injured like that. You know, you think you're gonna get hurt. Now, the rushing yards were even, but I mean, it wasn't a great running game for either team. 95 for the Jaguars and only 100 for the Lions. Rushing attempts, 19 for the Jags, 31 for the Lions, because the Jaguars had to pass the ball because they were so far behind the whole game. Yards per rush, 5 for the Jaguars, 3.2 for the Lions. Red zone efficiency, 1 for 2 for the Jaguars. That's how many times they punted the whole game. 4 for the Lions. We get that 20. It was going in or it was going through the uprights. This total domination by the Lions in that red zone. Penalties. We only had 1 accepted penalty for the Lions for 10 yards. And that was a hold. And then penalties for the Jaguars, they had 5 for 24. 1 turnover. That was in the beginning of the game. There was a lost fumble by the Jaguars. No interceptions, like I said. No defensive touchdowns or special team touchdowns. But here is the key. The Lions had 36 minutes of good night. The Jaguars couldn't get the damn ball. The Lions, 36 minutes in possession. Only 23. 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes difference between time of possession for the Detroit Lions, man. This game, just to be honest with you, man, it was a total team effort. Actually, I can't even say both. It was all 3 phases because Basley was perfect from field goals. This was a offensive, defensive, special teams dominant performance for the Detroit Lions, man. It was just like, and watching the national, they don't even know what to say about it. They're like, well, the Lions just beat, like they just beat the brakes off of them cats. But I expected to win. I called it, I said 28-24. And I got to give you your props. My man, Coach Jones said they would score 40. So holla at me, guys, just about the game itself. Like, we're going to go into y'all breakdowns of what the offensive defense here in a second. But okay, LL, he getting it right for the morning. You know what I'm saying? A little puff right quick. So what you got in that? What you got in that thing right there?
Oh, well, it's some of Central Florida's finest, some of that good old Jaguar pack here, but like you just said, man, nothing more that I could say. Total team effort. This is what I think we've all been waiting for. It's a great time to see it too. How when we were, in the very beginning of the season, just picking our games we wanted to see. This is the game that I wanted to see, just because of as many parallels as you want to say with the rebuild thing. But I thought it would be just almost like a, Lions, Jaguars, jungle or a big cat type of deal,
Mhm.
whatever, all of the whatever you want to put into it. But it's just glad to see it.
Superlatives.
Yeah, great win, man. Great win. I would have liked it if we would have ran it just a touch more, but I'm not gonna complain at all. I'm won't change a thing from this game. Won't change a thing from this game. The game plan, it was just like Coach Mike has said. They passed, accept the run. Everything looked good. Everything clicked. Defense, I wish you could have got a little bit more pressure, but once again, I'm not gonna complain at all. I'm not gonna complain at all. Thank you, Jaguars, for this victory Monday.
Yeah, and that is symbolic of the Lions brought all the smoke on Sunday to the Jaguar press, man. What you got, Coach Jones?
Man, I just want to give a shout out to the coaching staff, man. They put together an excellent game plan, and that's coming off of 10 days. Now you expect 10 days. We should put together a perfect game plan. And man, they put together a perfect game plan to execute. And the healthiness of the players. When we got healthy players and our coaches are putting together game plans like that,
Yeah,
man,
buddy.
I don't even. I'm not even gonna say the P word. I'm just saying, man. They right on, man. So shout out to all the Lions, man. That was a total team dominant effort, man. So I can't even complain about none of that.
Hey, to hear the rest of this conversation, man, double back to the rest of the full version of today's Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Yo, home for Detroit Lions news and rumors.